morning, Chargers. I'm Savannah Bowden, and this is the Morning Show on CTN.
I'm Cami Sinnott. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd, 2015. Leaves changing colors, pumpkin spice everything, Halloween, hay rides, and cool breezy days are here today. It's the first day of autumn. Here are today's top stories.
The 8th grade has some special events coming up in the next few weeks that require your help. More on that later. Also, the American Academy of Pediatricians says that there's strong scientific evidence to support later school start times for middle and high schoolers. Could this mean that we get to sleep in and then come to school? We'll find out in a bit.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's get to the weather so we can hear about getting more sleep. Good morning, Amelia.
Good morning. It's currently 57 degrees here in Newcastle. The high temperature today will be a sunny 79 degrees. While it may be a little warm on the warm side, fall will slip back in tonight and we'll see a low temperature of 56. Stay cool today, but you'll need to stay warm tonight. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Amelia. We would like to wish a happy birthday to Christopher Santori in 1st grade, who turned 7 years old today. Cami, tell us all the great things about being 7.
Why?
Because you're 7, aren't you?
I am not 7. Why would you think that?
Well, never mind. Christopher, from all of us at CTN, we hope you have a fantastic birthday.
Today, New Jersey's own music legend, the boss Bruce Springsteen, turned 65. Jason Alexander, who played George on Seinfeld, turned 55 today. And Skylar Austin from Pitch Perfect turns 27.
Lunch today is Cammie's favorite, hot dogs and potato smiles. Teachers, please remember that our first awards assembly will be held tomorrow morning at 7:45 a.m. in the gym. As we mentioned, the 8th grade has 2 fundraising events coming up and they need your help. On Sunday, October 4th, the 8th grade will be holding a car wash and a bake sale from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. All proceeds benefit the 8th grade class trip. So tell Mom and Dad that their car looks dirty and that you're hungry, and then tell them that you know a place where you can fix both of those problems.
On Saturday, October 17th, the 8th grade will be holding a yard sale, car wash, and bake sale. Man, those 8th graders sure do like bake sales, don't they? The event will be held from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., with proceeds again benefiting the 8th grade class trip.
So now you need to tell your parents on the 17th that you found some junk in the basement that you'd like to sell, and that you really want to take your basement treasures for one last ride in their dirty car so you can have a snack while it gets cleaned.
What? Anyway, you can reserve a table for $15 and to sell anything you want to get rid of at the yard sale by emailing info@stpernewcastle.org.
Here's Abby with today's weird but true fact.
Good morning. How many times have you been sitting in your smelly house and all of a sudden you hear the trash truck outside and your mom or dad goes, "Oh no, I forgot to put out the trash." So dad puts on his slippers and robe and runs outside to put the trash out. But he's too late, and then your poor dad is running down the street in his robe with a trash can chasing after the trash truck. I think I can safely say that we've all experienced that at least once. Am I right? No? Well, how many times have you thought, gee, if only the trash trucks would blast loud music when were coming up the street, then my parents would remember to put the trash out. Then I wouldn't have to live in a smelly house full of trash. In the country of Taiwan, trash trucks do actually blast music to remind people to bring out the trash. So, while it might wake you up if you're still sleeping when they come by, at least you won't have to cover a smell up with Febreze every time you have company, since your trash will actually be outside waiting for the garbage truck to come by. Since you don't live in Taiwan, you could also just play music in mom or dad's ear when you know the trash truck is coming. I'm sure they'd love that. Back to you, Savannah and Cammie.
Cover the smoke.
Thanks, Abby. In a report released Monday, the American Academy of Pediatrics supports pushing back start times for older kids, particularly teens, because it's better for their mental and physical health.
In a statement published in the journal Pediatrics, the Academy's Adolescent Sleep Working Company reviewed the studies to date involving how lack of sleep among teens, which means everything less than 8.5 hours to 9 hours a night on school days, can contribute to health issues such as obesity, diabetes, mood changes, and behavior problems.
The evidence supports giving teens more time in bed by pushing back the time that they have to be at school to at least 8:30 a.m. Even a half-hour delay, some studies showed, can have dramatic effects on improving children's health and academic performance.
I sure hope Mr. Zitz is watching. I love some extra sleep. I'm sure our teachers would love it if we were some more awake too. We'd like to thank Time Magazine for that story.
Finally, today, the wildfire burning in Northern California is now considered to be the third worst in state history. The fire has destroyed almost 2,000 buildings. Combined, there are two fires that have burned through 229 square miles, which is an area roughly the size of the city of Chicago.
Governor Jerry Brown has declared a state of emergency for Lake and Napa counties and has requested that President Obama make a disaster declaration so that California can obtain federal funds to help them recover. 6 people are confirmed to have died thus far. Please remember to pray for the people and animals affected by this tragedy.
For Savannah, Abby, and the rest of our crew, this is Cammie Sennett hoping you have a great Treasure Wednesday. Bye!